feels like there's a lot of anticipation. Oh, here they come. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Seems like a lot of people there. Wow. That is amazing. That is totally amazing. Wow. That is a lot.
Small group making a 2,300-mile trek from Texas to our nation's capital.
The Walk for Peace has gotten international attention, and tonight the monks will rest right here in the Queen City.
WBTV's Katie Soul caught up with the monks at their stop in Pineville today, and she is joining us now live. So, Katie, quite a show of support from folks in the community, right?
Well, not just from here in Charlotte, but from beyond. Several people traveling from the upstate of South Carolina,
right into Charlotte already.
The state of North Carolina, traveling hours here.
From what I understand, they're already here. There's the night in Charlotte last night, and so they're getting close to my hometown, High Point, North Carolina. This is amazing. I do hope I get to meet them. Let's continue watching.
Today for an emotional experience. They tell me they were lining the streets, hundreds of people along the streets here at the Miller's Flea Market for just a few minutes of unity.
We're in a very trying time in the world, and there's a lot of things going on, a lot of conflicts, and we all just need to get along.
A moment and a movement uniting people across all ages, races, and religions.
It was like I could barely see them, but it was really cool.
It fills our hearts to see how many people are showing up and showing support, even though many people have never heard of a monk or seen monks before.
The Walk for Peace has spanned 7 states in nearly 3 months as a group of monks journey onto Washington, D.C. in the name of peace.
It's been really meaningful. When they started the walk, my grandmother died on the day they started, and when they end in Washington, it will be my mother's birthday. So to me, it just aligns synchronicity-wise that it means that I need to be here and witness them walking for peace.
So
now that is amazing. How rare is that? The day that they started walking was it her grandma? Passed away. That is just awesome. That's very, very rare. That's amazing.
Bringing gifts, others documenting the historic moment. Everyone reminded of their message and now hoping for a more peaceful and united future.
I think it's a time to get together. There's a lot of conflict and unsettled unrest in our country, and I think it's important that just the simplicity of walking and gathering and meeting strangers is the purpose of peace and compassion.
And we want to tell the world that we still have hope, and we could continue to have a hope. And so we share the prayers and welcome the prayers from all over the world.
Let's take a look at this one. This one got my goosebumps. I was all just seeing how many people turned up. This was in Columbia, South Carolina. But let's check out this overview. This is awesome.
Video. This is incredible footage, an aerial view as the monks made their way across the Gervais Street Bridge today. You can see so many people taking part in the walk with them as well. Hundreds if not at least 1,000 or more people. Now, it took the monks about 30 minutes or so to walk that bridge and make their way to the State House. Once there, they were issued proclamations from the city of Columbia by Columbia Mayor Daniel Rickaman and by the state of South Carolina.
Amazing.
This was day 77 of their 120-day journey to our nation's capital. As we met,
Doesn't it look very, very peaceful without violence, without yelling, without screaming? I think that's what peace is all about. It's not throwing rocks at each other, not painting the building, not inciting violence. This is very, very beautiful. Peace has come to U.S. slowly, step by step.
it was a busy day. That said, the monks are spending the night here in Columbia at the Lutheran Theological Seminary. That's on North Main Street here in Columbia. News 19's Jamin Wade is there with the details.
Saturday morning, just after 10:30, people began gathering along the route, waiting to see the monks make their way towards the State House. Supporters traveled from across the southeast to be a part of the walk. I spoke to one woman who made the trip from nearby Savannah.
So we left at 5 a.m. this morning to come down here because I knew the monks were going to be here. And then my friend said, hey, you want to come with me to see the monks? And I jumped at that opportunity.
Let's watch more reaction from the people.
Look at this. They made their way into Pineville along Main Street as they continue their journey into Charlotte to spread.
So this had to be about 4 or 5 days ago.
Let's all put our hands up together like this.
A craving for peace as the walk for peace makes a stop at Fort Mill.
I'm a Roman Catholic and I'm driving 3.5 hours to see Buddhist monks.
The crowd at the Ann Springs closed Greenway Wednesday afternoon was so large that we couldn't even get close enough to the monks, who are slowly making the...
Just so everybody understand, in Buddhism, we don't recruit. The religion itself is to unite all religions, all walks of life, regardless of your background. Well, I could say the majority of these people are Christians. And to see them come together in the name of peace is so amazing. I love it. Wow. Let's continue watching.
Their way towards the Queen City.
It's just inspiring. It's beautiful. Gives me goosebumps.
Also following along the way are Cindy Duarte and her husband, Treasy Trees, owners of the Teo Outdoor Gallery in Noda.
All of these monks' message to everyone is, once this walk is over, we have to continue carrying the peace within each of us to heal each other, heal the world, heal ourselves.
As a way to mark the monks' trip through Charlotte, they spent 4 days painting this mural back at the gallery.
Now that is beautiful. It goes to show you how these monks have touched so many hearts and minds. Spending 4 days just to honor them walking is, I don't know, I have no words. You think about it. Why would someone spend 4 days honoring the walk?
The community, 2, honoring them, 3, just wanted it to be beautiful and vibrant just like they are.
And as soon as we started painting that at the gallery, so many people were coming down. It was like you could feel that energy being transmitted there.
Here's the clip that touches me the most, is seeing how emotional people are. Not in a bad way, but seems like something touched them from the inside. maybe there's a little peace in that heart, waking up from the inside, and they just can't explain, but just to bring it out to tears, I guess. I don't know. Something had touched them. The peace that they never felt. That they never felt before.
I'm just so glad to get it. That's why I wanted to go.
Oh yeah,
Hello, Aloka. She asked to hug the monk. Monks are forbidden from touching women. Every now and then you see them touching, but it's unintentional. So touching without intention is okay, but if you intend to touch a woman, it's forbidden. So, and that's why you heard what he said. I'm a monk, I cannot hug you. That is the blessed bracelet. But she's a special because she's got the beads type. Those beads types are, wow. It is very rare to see a monk or any monk to hand out the beads, the blessed string or bracelet. In this case, it's a bracelet. But many times you only see the strings. So, but she was very lucky to receive the bead bracelet. So how do you if you have met them? Comment below and share with me what your reaction was like. Now, for those of you who had never met them from faraway lands, what would be your reaction? I like to know, because I have not met them in person, but my reaction is wow. Wow. What a story in the making. 19 Buddhist monks walking across the US, bringing peace to all people. That is just amazing. I mean, I don't have much to say. I mean, other than this is amazing. Seeing all the people coming together without yelling, screaming, incite violence, climbing on top of each other, throwing rocks. This is amazing. I think in US, in our country, if we all behave that way, I think peace can happen here in our land. in our country, in US. How would you reflect on seeing these videos and clips and seeing the monks walking across the US? I'd like to know. I'm going to leave you with this song, and hopefully you like the song.
There's a softness in the evening when the day lets go, a little breath of mercy in the fading glow. I've been walking with the questions I don't always name, trying to find the place where the heart stays the same. And the world keeps turning like it always does, but tonight I'm learning what it means to trust. Take me where the quiet lives, where the hurt gets lighter and the soul forgives, where the long road bends into something true, and the gentle things finally make it through. I don't need much, just a moment that gives a little peace, where the quiet lives, a little peace, where the quiet lives. I've been holding on to memories like a worn out thread. Some are soft and healing, some are better left unsaid. But there's beauty in the breaking when the truth comes clear, and the heart starts opening after all those years. Every step I'm taking feels a little more real, like the weight I'm shaking is allowed to heal. Take me where the quiet lives, where the hurt gets lighter and the soul forgives, where the long road bends into something true, and the gentle things finally make it through. I don't need much, just a moment that gives a little peace, where the quiet lives, a little peace, where the quiet lives. Maybe love is just a lantern in a world gone dark, a steady little ember in a trembling heart. And maybe all we're seeking isn't far away, just a softer kind of courage for the everyday. Take me where the quiet lives, where the hurt gets lighter and the soul forgives, where the long road bends into something true, and the gentle things finally make it through. If there's a place like that, I'll walk until it gives a little peace, where the quiet lives, a little peace,